Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about building your bridge to the Japanese market. It's a huge opportunity for sure, but definitely a tricky one to navigate. So, let's say you're a business owner in Taiwan. You're looking at Japan, right? It's this massive market with just incredible potential. But the big question is, where do you even start? How do you make that leap?
Because let's be real, it's not as simple as just hopping on a plane. You're staring down this maze of challenges. We're talking digital hurdles, cultural differences, and all the nitty-gritty logistics. It can feel like a total roadblock.
So, first things first, let's break down that main challenge. We're calling it the cross-border business maze. And honestly, it's what stops so many great companies right in their tracks.
And this is where a company like Nichirei株式会社steps in. You can think of them as your expert guide, your navigator, who knows every single turn in that maze of digital transformation and cross-border business.
So what's their secret sauce? It's this idea of a one-stop solution. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, it means they pull together every single service you could possibly need all under one roof. We're talking website building, e-commerce strategy, logistics, even help with the language. The whole point is to let you focus on what you do best. Your product, your core business.
Okay, so how does this one-stop shop actually work in practice? It's all about having the right tools. Think of it as your all-in-one blueprint for success. They've broken down this massive journey into 4 clear, manageable steps. First, you build your digital foundation. Then you craft a smart market strategy. After that, it's time to launch and operate. And finally, you settle in and grow. See? It takes something that feels huge and makes it feel, well, doable. And this isn't just theory, right? These are real, tangible services. We're talking everything from building a killer bilingual website that ranks on search engines to actual on-the-ground support with purchasing, trade, even real estate and photography. It covers all the bases, digital and physical. But here's a really key part. They don't do this alone. They've built this powerful alliance, a whole network of specialists, to make sure you've got an expert in your corner for every single challenge. And this network is legit. We're talking industry leaders, from experts in the super competitive med beauty space to absolute wizards in digital design. The idea is simple. Make sure every part of your launch is handled by someone who is the best at what they do. Let's take a look at one of their key partners, Easy Biotech. These guys are masters of the health and beauty world, which in Japan is a huge and very strictly regulated market. So, what does that partnership get you? It gets you insider knowledge that you just can't find anywhere else, expert advice on navigating those tricky import rules for health products, and a solid strategy for getting your products onto the biggest platforms like Mamo, Yahoo, and PC Home. All right, next up in the alliance is Goodface, a top-notch digital design agency. And this is so critical because in Japan, your brand's visual identity, how it looks, how it feels, is just as important as the product itself, sometimes even more so. This collaboration is all about making sure you look incredible. They handle everything from your core brand identity to the user experience on your website, all the way to creating digital ads that are specifically designed to get clicks and sales in the Japanese market. Okay, so we've seen the maze, the guide, and the toolkit. But the real question is, does it actually work? Let's talk about the destination, real stories from real companies that have seen proven growth. Listen to this from Jeffrey Chang at Easy Biotech. He's talking about their unique SEO skills and connects them directly to a stronger brand image. And, here's the money shot, expanded import and export channels. That's a real business result. And then there is Ken Chang from Good Photo. He talks about being able to quickly integrate high-quality resources. You know what that means? Speed. In the business world, getting access to the right people fast is a massive advantage.
And one more, from Nina Chan. She highlights their professionalism in building a bilingual website that actually meets the needs of the Japanese market. And the result for her clients? They could easily enter the Japanese market. That one word, easily, says it all. That's the goal, right?
When you put all these stories together, the message is pretty clear. The path has been paved, the blueprint is proven, your success story is just waiting to be written. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that breaking into a market as complex and rewarding as Japan doesn't have to be this impossible puzzle. When you have an expert guide and a solid blueprint, that maze, it becomes a clear path. The real question to leave you with isn't just about starting the journey,
But what amazing things become possible for your business once that bridge is finally built?